Yes, Rise. Thank you, Rise. PDX from Portland, Oregon, joining us on the live chat.
We need someone's name or we check the equipment. That's where we're at right now. This brother, who it's not his equipment, he's willing. I feel bad even saying it, but he's willing to take the ticket.
Okay.
We're trying to get a hold of whoever puts theirs in there.
Okay. Very noble. Do you have any form of identification?
No.
Any kind of photo identification?
No.
Okay. I'll take down your name and do the
All right.
over here.
That's Devine. Ticket is being issued to Devine. Rise.
But no, we're not going to charge everything. We're going to charge one kid, but it's like they can all check it. I'm not saying that. I mean, this you still have to go to court on this. It's up to a JP. It just decides to do it.
And I'll.
That's why we're not charging everybody. It's one person. Hello.
Devine?
Wait, I just let you know. Do you?
Okay, wait, sorry, we have. Sorry,
What's up?
You were just on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all good, man.
So maybe another option. So.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Not more.
Are you sure?
There is another option. There is another
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
What's the other option? Another name.
Let's just. Okay.
Great.
Here.
I'm good, man.
All right.
First
Devine, D-A-V-I-N.
sorry, spell.
D-A-V-I-n.
Yep.
Last name we met. O-U-I. M-E-T.
O-U-I, yep.
M-E-T.
M-E-T. Okay. Your date of birth?
July 31st.
Yep.
1975.
July 31st. Great. Just go verify that.
Yep.
Who's my PL? Okay, great. So, yeah. They're not taking. We're not giving.
Emergency Task Force number 3 just arrived on the scene. Toronto's version of SWAT. There's 4 squad cars here from 52 Division. The first one there is numbered 5242.
Yes, 14, that's one. I just wanted to advise you, Rob. All right.
They just want me to let you know that their lawyer or something like that.
Okay. No worries.
4 squad cars. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right of your screen. And 2 over there. Another officer is coming out. Ah, it's Reeves with the ticket.
Uh, 96 Jameson?
Yep.
Yeah. Unit 412?
Yep.
Great. I'll be right back, okay? Yeah.
You got lots of memory in that, I hope.
It's being live streamed,
Oh, is that right?
live to the world, and being restreamed on other channels.
Hi.
So the lawyer's on the way, and they are like requesting that the name process wait until the lawyer comes. They're saying that the name was given
I'm not doing that.
under duress.
It was under duress to him. I never had any conversation with him. He came up on his own, under his own accord. I didn't
So
provide
this is
him.
what I'm being instructed to communicate.
Okay.
That's the
That's fine.
request.
They can communicate that. I don't communicate with lawyers on the street, so it's not gonna change my course of action. Lawyers are for the court, they're not for the street. So I mean, I run into lots of street. There was no duress to him. I never had any conversation with him whatsoever. It's like not to us. So.
Making a phone call.
me.
Yep.
That's you, right?
Yep.
Date of birth,
Yep.
the address,
Yep.
the offense, the municipal chapter, the section.
Yep.
Okay, let's move again. Fine amount.
Okay.
Now here. Those are the options that you have, okay?
All right.
Option 1,
Yep.
plead guilty. Option 2, early resolution, meet with the prosecutor, you set up a fine.
No worries.
Option 3, take it to trial, we'll talk about it in court.
All right.
You understand?
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right.
There you go.
So the
I
next,
will.
for if you want to let the organizers know, if you want to know the next step up is a summons, which is a set court date, and more than likely the seizure of the equipment. If there's another complaint,
And then another complaint comes in. The next option is to issue something similar to that, but there's no fine on it. It's just a court date. So you appear, and the judge or the justice works on a resolution. That's the next step.
So, and are you going by the 11 p.m. bylaws? Is that what
No,
you're...
we're going by the City of Toronto municipal bylaw. It's a common misconception that there's actual time. It's at any time during the day. It interferes with civil rights. People usually try to work it out to something after 11 and that's why the 11 comes in, but it can be late at any time.
Okay. Is there a decibel level that the group should be aware of or anything else, just based on complaints?
This was interfering with somebody else's.
And how many complaints were there today?
Two last count was there was totally 3. 2 since this one. Yeah, as he said, there's no time, there's no decibel level. It's just if the noise is causing people to not be able to enjoy their property. You know, obviously we're going to assess it. And we listen and go, yeah, that's excessive. It's not excessive. So us have to say, I don't think that's excessive. Or I'm not going to take charge. But you know, when it bouncing off the walls, and you know, it was pretty loud too. The other night when I was here, I mean, I was on the phone trying to advise our command structure, and I had to actually yell so they could hear me with the noise. So, you know, it's we use our discretion, we use our judgment. You know, we're not just sitting here, as you know, when you spoke earlier, and I've done this every night. So it's not like this is our first course of action. There's been lots of opportunities. You know what? I don't want to come back to money and do it either. Like, you know, I don't want to do this. Is what I explained to Alex last time. I'm saying it to you. I'm sorry, you know, you know, as I explained, I don't want to come with this. I'd rather you guys just enjoy your protest. Enjoy your protest. You've done it peacefully as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any issues otherwise, other than just the noise. Right. And I have a job to do too. Right? I have to serve people that are getting on the right? That's a serving me. Across the road, and that's the
okay, all right. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Pleasure talking to you.
Okay.
Thanks. What's his name again, sir? Rachel. All right, great. Thanks.
Okay, Davina, guys.
Okay.
Still 4 squad cars. So they officially ticketed the protest. This is day 13. It's after midnight, April 2nd, 2015. My name is D. Shanger. I'm the live streamer here on my Ustream channel. That's ustream.tv/channel/D Shanger. DEESHANGER. For the archives and for the courts, because this is certainly going to be an exhibit. They will absolutely challenge this, and this will be used as evidence. This is why you film the police, folks. I'll find out after this. Okay, one of the squad cars is left. That's 714. Car number 714. That was the third one. And there's the other one there. And thank you, Rise PDX from Portland, Oregon, for restreaming us at #MSM check. Check 1, 2. Thank you, Rise. Well, what it is, Rise asked, was Devine being too noisy? No, it was a noise complaint from who? We don't know. I guess we'll find out in the court. Or not, I don't know how this works. So they needed to issue a ticket to the protesters, but they can't issue it to blanket, Black Lives Matter Toronto. They needed a name, and the holdup at first was which name, and it ended up being Devine, which for you on the live stream are very, very familiar with Devine. He's been on this live stream channel numerous times, and so the lawyer for Black Lives Matter Toronto chapter is on their way. I will find out what the ticket is. So the next step, the bylaw, after 11 you got to keep the noise down in Toronto, next noise complaint is they take the equipment and probably issue another ticket. And as he said earlier, if you see the other video, they said after that, the third step after after they seize the equipment would be arrests. Devine, so how much was the ticket for?
$380.
Rise is on the live chat. He's restreaming us.
Nice.
And the Black Lives Matter Toronto lawyers on their way.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all, Captain.
Oh, I know. That's right. The streetcar was louder than the music. And if you live in downtown, especially in all these buildings here, it's like a canyon. Everything echoes. And Clark from San Francisco, Freeman Sullivan. So no drum circle till dawn. I guess not there, Clark. Is that what they do in San Francisco?
they're gonna stay here forever?
I don't know.
They just want to shut us down.
What's the squad car number of that last one?
5281.
Okay, that's the last one there.
The next one is 714.
Yeah, I got that one as it was leaving. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we got all four. This is supervisor number one. I'm assuming that's Sergeant Hayward. That's squad car 52S1 supervisor, who's just leaving. Yes, that's 5281. Is leaving. And the supervisor's backing up again. I guess he didn't want to use his radio. So the original two in this peaceful and nothing but peaceful Black Lives Matter Toronto occupation of Toronto Police Headquarters at 40 College Street at Bay. Nice. That's right, Clark. That's right, Rise. Yes. I'm reading what's on the live chat. Yes. Same tactics, same weapons, same violence, same coercion, same as same. Same lies, same. Reading from the live chat. And this was all started because SIU, Special Investigations Unit, the provincial watchdog, report on the murder of Andrew Lupu, who was murdered by Toronto police July 5th of last year, 2015.
Let's fuck! Take my ass, sir. Bullshit, you bullshit. You know, sorry, you guys do. Why let's do it? That issue. You're on my body free, right? Bro, you need, right? The respect is don't respect this. Run and sing it for somebody in the mouth, right? That's your kid. Ryan here. Let's go. That's his stuff. He's sure damn spread them there. Ryan, I don't want to say it. Ryan,
Great discussion on the live chat by two seasoned live streamers, Clark Freeman Sullivan from San Francisco and Rise PDX from Portland, Oregon.
Yo, where's the gang out there, motherfuckers? Who's this, man? Set me up away there.
Clark says, so you guys in Toronto look like you have more money than we do in Oakland. Well, Black Lives Movement Toronto has been getting a lot of community support. The unions, most unions are headquartered here in Toronto, so the provincial body that oversees, each province has a Federation of Labor. So the Ontario Federation of Labor is the richest of all union provincial bodies, labor bodies. We call them the Feds, the Ontario Federation of Labor, are supporting it really good. The food is coming in really good. The donations is coming really good. The sisters and brothers of Black Lives Matter Toronto are really, really well organized, and we're here to support them. And yeah, it's the donations have just been pouring in, just like the good old days of Occupy, as we know. Rise says, out of all Canada police I have seen in the stream, Toronto light compared to Montreal. Oh yeah, Montreal PD is pretty brutal. Oh, the peace vigil, Clark. Leeway. 3 months at the peace vigil. Do tell more there, Clark. Any comments, Devine?
No comment.
Okay.
Nothing to say.
Yeah. Clark from San Fran is on. Rise is restreaming us. This is why we need live stream. Still live. Can I interview?
Oh, no.
Which one?
I'm thinking, you know?
Okay, we got Another police in a unmarked car that just got out. Just arrived in that unmarked black car. Was talking to someone in squad car 5242. This is all 52 division, which is on College, just west of University. Not that far from here. Pretty less than a kilometer from here, that way due west. He's the co-founder of Black Lives Matter Toronto. The inspiration. Now he's talking to the supervisor. This has gone on for an hour and 7 minutes so far. I maybe missed the first 20-30 seconds of the interaction between the police and the police liaison. But I've been live streaming the whole interaction, including earlier in the evening, around 10:50, even though the noise bylaw says 11 p.m. I live streamed that. That was a short 5-minute and 20-second interaction. That's 2 videos down there, Rise. If you want to restream that after this. Yes. Yes, Clark. IBM owns the website now. Yeah, Ustream. Rise says MSN is starting to move to Facebook Live because it's so popular. Rise also says, yeah, the old stream platforms will fade away into Periscope and Facebook feeds will do. Yikes. Ugh. Not if we have anything to do with it. Yeah, Periscope sucks. Facebook Live sucks. That's right, Clark. Periscope and Facebook Live blow. Thank you, Rise. Streams from earlier today were excellent. Oh, is that what they do now? Rise says, I like how Periscope integrates the live chat during replay. But Rise, okay, up until a couple months ago, the archival nature of Periscope, after 2-3 days, they erased the archives for all the free channels. And you can't read the live chat. 2 months ago, you couldn't read the live chat during the when you played it back, which sucks. So that must be really, really new there, Rise. I'm reading from the live chat for those watching from the archives. I know you can't see the chat, but I can on my screen. And the one that arrived in that black unmarked car, talking to supervisor there. Rise says, yeah, people only care about the live, it means. Well, Rise, you know how I am about archives. Well, that's right. The teachers' one-day strike in Chicago happened today. That's right, Rise. I saw a video clip on it. I wonder if Reb Z was... oh, Reb Z must have been there. Or Sam Wise. Two legendary live streamers from Chicago. And Brader is joining the live chat discussion. Cheese strike drew a lot of people. I hear the one-day strike by the teachers, right? Yes, it was the teachers. Nomato? Why can't Reb Z stream anymore in Chicago since Nomato? What's Nomato? I'm not sure where Reb Z is these days as well there, Brader. Ah, CTU strike. What's CTU there, Rise? Hashtag CTU strike. That the College Teachers Union strike? Rise is talking about Reb. They really roughed him up at the Nonato protest, slammed him on the ground, and it cuts out the full text. It cuts out and yeah, banned him from streaming in Chicago. It's actually illegal, not enforced, except him. What? They banned Reb Z from streaming in Chicago? It's actually illegal, that's right. Brader says, Reb Z, Pennsylvania, question mark? Is that where he might be? The Red Rocket. Electric car, streetcars. Ah. Wow. Chicago Teachers Union, 5 to 10,000 crowd. They had a one-day strike. Thank you for that, Clark. Hashtag CTU strike. Chicago Teachers equals Chicago Teachers Union. One-day strike today. Black unmarked car that arrived. Still here. Still talking to the supervisor. The squad car 52S1 supervisor car. It's the one on the right of your screen. Rise says CTU strike should unite with Black Lives Matter and I don't know more. And put, and then you cut out on that word. That's one thing with this Ustream app, which I love. It doesn't include your whole text. It cuts out and put. Yeah, I cut out. I guess so you can put more. Creator says I was hoping to see more from an unedited camera in no oak pipeline blocking. Hey, where is unedited camera nowadays? Is he in Oakland? You said the no oak pipeline blocking? I don't know more. It cut out because Ustream sucks and is going away in future. Yeah, I finished your sentence there, Raider. Unedited camera is with at UR_riot and has been streaming in the Justice for Jam, a cutout after the Unicorn Riot. I love Unicorn Riot. They're amazing on Twitter. Penny Bean, you're still up. We got ticketed here. The cops finally issued a ticket for noise violation. 380 something, and Devine. They issued it to Devine because they had to pick someone to issue it to. So it's the first ticket. That's the way things are done here in Canada. Oh, what's with the green fencing? There's a construction across the street. So it's dust. Rise says the green fence is to block the average citizen from viewing the occupation. Devine and not Black Light Matters Toronto, because they can't issue, the police can't issue a noise violation to a group. They need a single person, and it took the longest time to pick who that person was. And I guess time was ticking, and I don't know how Devine, if he came forward or how that happened. You know, Devine at this point is no comment, which is rare for Devine, and I understand this is a legal thing. So yeah. Yeah, it was 380 something. There, hey, my 2 cents is on. We're looking at remnants of 2 Toronto police. They're across the street from here. Black Lives Movement. Day 13, by the way, because it's past midnight here. We're occupying Toronto Police Headquarters. Day 13. Well, I guess it's the Crown versus Devine or something like that. We got no shortage of lawyers to take on this case. And this live stream has captured that whole interaction, including earlier tonight, a short 5-minute and 20-second interaction, a warning. And they've come the last 2 nights. I've been here since Wednesday. I don't know if they came before then. They say if it's noisy after 11 tomorrow night, they will seize the equipment. And if it's noisy the next night, they will then start arresting people. That's right, Rise. The streetcars are noisier than the music. And the traffic. It's after midnight, so it's day 30th. I believe it was March 20th was day 1. I showed up on day 10 Wednesday night. I was asked by the First Nations people who are supporting this occupation. They talked to the organizers. I talked to the organizers when I arrived here around 7. And after a half hour of them discussing it, they said, welcome aboard and live stream whatever you want, and thank you. No, the cops, my 2 cents, they're not tearing up tents, surprising. No, Monday night, while the police chief, Mark Saunders, was giving a speech at a church, cops came in hard. They removed all the tents. They had people in hazmat suits spraying this crazy foam. They put out a fire. See this, the bin is over there. There was a bin, a metal bin. They removed the tents. They beat up on people, men, women, and children. They came in heavy. I've been told around 3 dozen people, sorry, 3 dozen officers came. They marched in unison like an army in, and then they boom. No warning, no nothing. They just started beating up people. Surprisingly, no one was arrested. And there's video of it. The official hashtag is BLMTO, Black Lives Matter Toronto. There's some residents up there. There's some residents up there. And then this is Toronto Police Headquarters. So we know, who do you think did the complaint? Duh. But of course, you know, I asked and they looked at me like, duh. Water. Oh. Agua. Streetcar, the Red Rocket. It wasn't a sacred fire. It was the First Nations people, the Mohawk warriors. The warriors would be here in full force if they ever did that. It wasn't a sacred fire, no. It was just a regular fire in a bin, and they sprayed. Get this, they sprayed people in hazmat suits. You know those people, those white hazmat suit. Their head is covered with some insane foam. They sprayed tents, blankets. People, and people said it smelled like high heaven for the longest time. That's right, Rise. Maybe you should ask them why on a Friday night they weren't out fighting crime instead of wasting people's time. That's right. And it's bitterly cold out tonight. Now that we're actually April 2nd. I guess Saturday morning, 2015. That's right. Friday night, nonetheless. So the unmarked car, he's leaving now, or getting into his car. The supervisor likes pulling up and talking to them and then backing up. I guess he doesn't want to use the radio. Penny Bean says another polar vortex is incoming. Brader says MPLS of Minneapolis, I'm guessing, has done well through the weather. Well, yeah, he is a supervisor. That's right, Rise. Supervisor likes blocking traffic. Well, earlier I pulled up there just to talk to them and then back up. And the black unmarked vehicle is still here. This is just to document this because I don't know what's going to happen, but I doubt that they'll pay the fine and they'll take it to court. So this will be Exhibit A, as we all know. Lawyers love video evidence. Rise in San Francisco. I don't know how you all live where it's so cold, like in Oakland. Oakland's not cold. You're in California there, Clark. You know I love you, bro. Okay, so car 5242 is possibly leaving. Supervisor is backing up on cue. I feel like a filmmaker directing here. And they're leaving. Supervisor is still here, supervising. The unmarked car is still there. Penny Vane from Southern Ontario. I'm so proud that so many varied races, religions, and groups are supporting Black Lives Matter Toronto. Penny says, Clark, we're tough here. Laughing out loud. Brader, I've seen over 61 times. Year 1996. Rise, okay, so they are watching the live chat and are now acting like they're fighting crime, laughing out loud. The supervisor is probably six figures. On the, yeah, we call it on the sunshine list here. All public servants in Ontario that make over 100,000. It's called, they get published on the sunshine list. FTP, 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 says Brader. I froze my kibbles off when I was at the Peace Vigil in DC. That's a fire truck. Couldn't handle the cold, Clark. Well, remember when Clark and I 3 years ago, we were in it was in February when I picked up my laptop from Global Rev. I stayed with Clark when you were in Brooklyn. I was cold. I wasn't cold. I had 3 pairs of long johns like I have now. Clark says the highest paid person in San Francisco government is the police chief, $350,000 a year. My 2 cents, when it's 58 Fahrenheit here, I'm freezing. Oh, you suck. $50,000 a year. My 2 cents, when it's 58 Fahrenheit here, I'm freezing. Oh, you Southerners, as we like to say in Canada, you know, our kissing cousins to the south. Rise, yeah, if you aren't adapted to climate change at this point, you may not survive. Penny Bean! I prefer cold. Can always put on more clothes, that's right. Greater minus 60 Fahrenheit or Celsius is pretty cold. Eagle's so dangerous. It was pretty cold tonight. But I got an Arctic wear, Canada Goose. It's good to minus 60, surprisingly. I'm so warm in it, I don't even zip it up. My 2 cents says 350K. That's more than POTUS makes. POTUS being the U.S. President Obama at this point. Sisters are drumming. Penny Lane says 3 Inuit were lost for 3 days in at least minus 30. That's Celsius, folks. So they sent away a marked car and brought in another unmarked car. I don't know, Rise. They're not in uniform. I don't know, Rise. My 2 cents says, I thought POTUS made around 200K. You probably got a raise while we stay, and then you cut out. The live chat on this app cuts out after the word, and we stay, whatever you wrote. After that, I can't read there, my 2 cents. Rise says, POTUS over the past decades are 500K and up, but not all of that is in the government payroll. Like a U.S. president has to worry about their pension. Obama made $8 million his first year, and most of it was off book sales. Wow, Rise. Brader says POTUS, much payola. So I was told earlier that the lawyer for Black Lives Matter Toronto was on his way down to talk to the cops. I don't know if they are here or who they are, whether it's a she or a he, I do not know. They might be here, and maybe they didn't come down. I don't know. How did this discussion end up going to POTUS, aka the U.S. President nickname? Yes, he is, Rise. Grader says, does anybody know how deep the Mexican border wall is going to be? LOL, laughing out loud. Those two that got out of the car, they're in the center of your screen. One is taking pictures. Just a comment, I have no idea who they are or what. You can't build a wall over many of the mountain ranges and swamps. Clark says, back to pressing concerns. Do they let you use the restrooms there in the police headquarters? No. But there's no shortage of restrooms. There's lots of places here. It's super downtown Toronto. We're at 40 College Street, you know, right there. At the lights there, that's Yonge Street, the longest street on earth. Starts in Toronto, ends in British Columbia. Yonge Street is regarded as the Broadway of Canada. And this is Bay Street right here, these lights. That away, south. Bay Street is the Wall Street of Canada. And is one of the four main stock markets on the planet, folks, in case you didn't know, of course, is Wall Street, Bay Street, London Stock Exchange, and the DAX in Frankfurt. They're the four. Actually, Ontario here is the richest mineral ore deposit on the planet. It's on Precambrian shield, granite rock, 4.3 billion years old. Bay Street started, and all the banks are headquartered on Bay Street, and all the lawyers. But Lower Bay Street is where all the mining companies, Canadian mining companies, are headquartered. Oh, and the unmarked car left. Because maybe the other one, as Rai said. Thing. So, Bay Street set up shop, the stock market there, because Lower Bay Street is where all the mining companies are headquartered. And then the banks followed. Yeah, Rise. Good, not like San Fran. You can have a fire either to stay warm in Cali. Spirits are high and it's peaceful. This is the occupation by Black Lives Matter Toronto police headquarters. This is day 13, by the way. Technically, what time is it? 2-ish, almost 2. Saturday, April 2nd, 2016 for the Deep Archives. Friday night, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, what time is it, by the way? It's almost 2 in the a.m. here. Toronto's on the same time zone as DC and New York City. Maybe the supervisor's taking a cat nap. Yeah, so we're at Bay and College here. City Hall is, you can't see it, but it's right there. Maybe a 5-10 minute walk from here. Okay, I'm just so people know, I'm at the yeah, those are the two that got out of that car. For what it's worth, we have no idea. The one carrying the camera bag. I'm at the 1 hour and 47 minute mark. I need to save this. One thing about the app, the Ustream app, I need to save it before the 2 hour mark. They say you need to save it before the 3 hour mark, but what I found is if you save it after the 2 hour mark, what happens is everything's out of sync, which is really weird. Anything over 3 hours, you can't really save. It's weird. I guess they can't handle a form, that file. So I like saving it before the 2 hour mark, so I will be saving it in the next 10 minutes. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. So when this is played back in court, it's in sync, you know, as is, being a filmmaker and all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna archive this, of course, and have a chat with the organizers while I'm off air, and then I will be back. I just want to discuss a few things in private with them and see if anybody wants to come on and what's happening. So tonight, the protest got issued a ticket on day 13 of the Black Lives Matter Toronto chapter occupation of the Toronto Police Headquarters, the very peaceful occupation. And yeah, the live chat is going really, really nice. That's right, Brader. A lot of broken treaties need resolving. So the last vehicle that's here is the supervisor, a 52 Division, 52S1 supervisor. See, that never happens on the newer streaming platforms. And another squad car came. And I'm trying to get the number. 5284, I believe. No, 5281. Because I believe 5284 was earlier. So this is another squad car that arrived. 5281. That's 52 Division. Well, it's apps, right? And one leaves and another one leaves. I don't know what's going on here. That supervisor needs to be fired, says Rise. They're laughing about something. Our Prime Minister has promised yada yada yada, but pipelines and pipelines and mines, says Penny Baines. That's right, Rise. They're playing musical police units. That's right, Penny Vane. Give the streetcar a noise violation ticket. That's the TTC, Toronto Transit Commission. That's the name of the local transit. In San Francisco, it's the BART. Bay Area Rapid Transit. Da, 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 da. As in Bart Simpson. Like, truly, you hit the nail on the coffin there, Penny Vane, and others on the live chat. I truly, from this trained filmmaker ear, streetcars were louder than the music. If you're standing where I was here, the streetcars certainly. That's right, Penny Vane. What a waste of taxpayer money. So I need to. We're at 1:52:30 market seconds, and so I need to save this before the 2-hour mark. Then I'm gonna be off air for a bit. I don't know how long, 5-10 minutes or so. I want to talk to some of the organizers and see if we can have a discussion on air. So, yeah. Blocking traffic, but hey. $1:54 on the nose. 1 hour, 54 minutes. oh, the supervisor took a picture of me. Smile. Like they don't know my mug by now. I'm with Occupy Toronto. Okay, folks, so I'm gonna stand by here. So I'm gonna save this and go off air and have a talk with the organizers. So stay tuned, chat amongst yourselves. And yar yar, yar. Alrighty, so I'm gonna save this and I will
Come on, y'all. Sing along, y'all. Around, y'all. Who want to sing with us?
It's really dark to see anything, but you can get the feel of the vibe.
Add some shit.
Tout à fait normal. Yo, madame.
How's it going, brother?
We're alive.
We're live? Fighting a good fight?
That's the end of the song, yeah. Yeah, she's saying like, do you like sex, the physical activity, fornication.
Woo! How you doing?
Yeah, just with Jamie. She had her show. We're over here in France with like Gabriel and much of the people. So.
They're performing there? They should come by.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go eat and then come here. Man.
Good.
Maybe we'll paying for a meal if you want to get some.
No, we got so much food here, it's not even funny.
So how's it been? Any action?
Yeah, the cops were just here for the last 2 hours.
What did they do?
Gave us a noise violation ticket.
That's all they can do. Yeah, I don't know. Live.
We went there. We get too far. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Go on.
Yeah, just because I have bronchitis right now. So, and singing.
And just so people know, it's very dark, so I can't see anybody's faces. Just so people know. Hear that, folks? What's louder, our beautiful singing or that streetcar? You judge at home or in the archives.
I've only heard that song like a couple times. Red. Yo, y'all are. I don't know much about Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the voice anymore. I'm not even singing in my race. I can't even. No, I can't hit my notes.
Yeah, thanks for that, Brader. Yeah, that's one thing with Ustream. Yeah, you do have to refresh to go live.
No, that's not what I meant. I just meant like I don't know.
I love
what
live stream, the original live stream, because it just is a no-brainer. It just clicks
I
on.
can speak deep, but like, it's just like no, like this is what you by nature. Like if it's like Tony Braxton.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm not like the biggest Beyonce fan. Like I feel like it all kind of sounds like yeah. I know all the songs. I know all of them.
No rise. I can't crank up the brightness. I don't have any camera controls. But there's one woman that, she doesn't want to go on, and she had covered her face, but she doesn't understand that I understand that. But it's dark. But I'm just trying to give you the vibe. Our reaction to getting a ticket. I'm following the live chat.
Quietly on like regular level, whatever. I thought I would got some fire. I can't do it. That's what I can normally hit, but I can't do it right now. I can get into the falsetto. I know it's gonna write on all of a sudden. No. Like I can go into like the falsetto. I don't know if this makes sense, but I can't. Like normally I can hit them. Normally I can hit them from exactly. Like normally I can hit them from my regular voice, and then maybe choose to do falsetto. But now I can only do falsetto. Yeah. I have to because I don't find that my chest is how yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm like, what's that song? Rihanna's just screaming. No, what's the song? She's like, screaming. I'm fucked up in the zone. I wish they got me, but you take me higher, higher. Like, I feel like I'm at that level right now, yeah. Like, higher than I've ever been, babe. Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey.
What are you gonna do about it? Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back, bitch! Get back! You don't fucking talk to me that way! You're a bitch! The military are bitches! You don't know who you're talking to! I'm a Sith Lord! You're a bitch nigger! You're a pussy ass bitch!
So it's like
You're not doing nothing!
They say like after
You're not
3
doing
years,
nothing!
but yeah.
Who's else gonna kill tonight? I'm gonna kill him. Watch. You gotta watch. Don't punch right there. Don't punch right there.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I don't know why she's actually
On that note, I'm gonna be back.
Pussy ass bitch!
So it's like
You're not doing nothing!